Chapter 6072. Charlie smiled slightly and said, "Miss Long, I have something to talk to you in private. You can follow me out. Let's go." Romana was a little nervous, but she still said very simply, "Okay, Mr. Wade." Charlie turned around and walked out of the martial arts hall and took Romana to the lounge next door. Romana came to Charlie with some anxiety and asked respectfully, "Mr. Wade, what orders do you have for your subordinate?" Charlie said calmly, "Miss Long, to be honest, I didn't originally plan to do it so early. Just accept Taijian Dao, but Miss Long and all the Taijian Dao brothers have worked hard to protect my grandparents and their family, which really showed me your sincerity. Since Miss Long is sincere, I will naturally reciprocate the favor." Romana hurriedly said, "Mr. Wade, you are too polite. That is what subordinates should do." Charlie nodded slightly and then said, "I think your current cultivation level is not enough to break through to a 6-star warrior. However, you have already entered the mid to late stage of a 5-star warrior. If I hadn't sealed your 3 meridians, you would have started to attack the 6th meridian now. Do you blame me in your heart?" Romana felt ashamed when she heard this. She said incessantly, "Mr. Wade, I used to blame myself for being too conceited. It was all the troubles caused by myself. I dare not blame Mr. Wade." Charlie smiled and said, "It's okay to complain. After all, no one is a saint." After saying that, he said again, "Since I just said that I would reciprocate, I naturally have to take practical actions. Your cultivation needs to be steady and straight. So to prevent you from progressing too quickly, today you will jump into the 6-star warrior sequence and then lay a solid foundation." Before Romana could understand the meaning of Charlie's words, Charlie had already stretched out his hand and placed it on her shoulder. Clicked lightly. Immediately afterward, Romana felt that her 6th meridian, which had been blocked, was completely opened in an instant. In an instant, her cultivation level also entered the 6-star warrior sequence. Every small level of improvement will bring a brand new feeling to people. Romana also accurately felt the changes in herself, and was so excited that she even cried with joy uncontrollably. She didn't expect that just when she was despairing about her future cultivation, Charlie would open her 6th meridian so generously. You must know that even if Charlie has not sealed her 3 meridians, she is not yet at the stage where she can break through to a 6-star warrior. Even if she has reached the mid to late stage of a 5-star warrior, it will take at least a few years to break through. Yes, what Charlie did just now not only lifted the shackles of her own cultivation, but also directly saved her several years of hard work to break through. Romana, who was so excited that her face burst into tears, subconsciously knelt on the ground and said in tears, "Subordinate, I kneel down to thank Mr. Wade for your support." Charlie did not reach out to help her up, but said very seriously, "Practice well here. When the time comes, I will help you open the remaining meridians one after another. As long as you work hard enough, I will be like today. Instead of holding you back, I will help you break through at the critical moment." Romana was extremely grateful and said loudly, "Mr. Wade's kindness, I will never forget it. In the future, I will do my best to improve my cultivation. And everything will be done as long as Mr. Wade is in the lead." Charlie nodded slightly and said calmly, "You have been unwilling to take over the position of leader of Taijian Dao before. In my opinion, the time is now ripe. Although your master is still the nominal leader, his energy has been scattered after all. It seems that the Taijian Dao has no leader. I think you will have a good chat with your master after today. Choose an auspicious day, and formally complete the handover ceremony of the master in front of all your Taijian Dao disciples." Romana immediately said, "I obey. I will communicate with the master later and settle this matter as soon as possible." Charlie was very satisfied with her attitude and said, "Okay, you go back to the martial arts hall and tell Orville and Mr. Chen that it's time to set off. I'll wait for them here." Romana said respectfully, "I obey." After saying that, she stood up and said after bowing deeply, she turned and left. Charlie could tell from her back that she was much happier at the moment. Soon, Orville and Isaac arrived at the lounge where Charlie was. Seeing the two of them, Charlie asked with a smile, "How is it? Do you feel any improvement in your cultivation with the oral liquid I gave you too?" Orville scratched his head. "Master, I can indeed feel that my body has improved a lot. But my cultivation level is a bit embarrassing. It seems that I am really not the material." Isaac couldn't help but sigh. "Master, I don't seem to be the material either." Charlie smiled and said, "Although my elixir can help you improve your physical fitness and even extend your lifespan, if you really don't have the talent for martial arts, it will be difficult for the elixir to help you enter the Tao." With that, Charlie said again, "But it doesn't matter. You both have your own things to be busy with. Don't worry too much about the progress of cultivation here. I will find a way to help you enter the Tao in the future." The two were grateful and thanked him repeatedly. Charlie smiled and said, "Okay, it's almost time. My guest from afar is about to land. Let's go to Classic Mansion to wait for him."